Data integrity and information security. Method 2. User accounts plus NTFS permissions. Moderately easy to configure. Not a big task at all. In this method, apart from the separate user account like in the previous method, you will need to configure suitable permissions on your individual files and folders at the disk level. Let me show you how. I'll go to my computer. I'll go to a new drive which I just created. I'll make a new folder and name it confidential. I'll go into the folder and let's say create a new text file. Let's name it, what do I name it? Okay, I've named it. Let's type some text into it. Okay, let me see if I can spell it properly. Graham is okay. Now let's save the file. Save it, close it, and go back to the drive. Now I'll show you how to configure NTFS permissions. Right click the folder, properties. Click on the security tab. After that, you see this button over here called advanced. Click on advanced. Click on edit. What we're doing here is that by default the folder inherits all its properties from the parent drive, that is my data, the partition over here. So what we are doing is asking it not to inherit the properties from the Z drive, which is over here. I'll remove all the inherited properties, apply, okay. Now you see administrators, give administrators full access, apply, okay. Now you know that you want to protect this file from your sister, which is Chameli. So I'll click on edit, add Chameli, type Chameli here, CHAMELI, add, this is Chameli. In the Chameli, I deny access to Chameli, neither read nor write nor anything. Administrators, full access. Chameli, no access. I'll apply this permissions. Now you get a little warning saying that deny permissions, override all allow permissions, and so. Just click yes. Okay, I click on yes. Now you can see that I can see all the contents and open the file and click and save. I just created the file. Now let's see what Chameli can do. I'll switch user. Now I'll log into the Chameli user account. Here she is. Boom. Okay, I'm waiting for a second to get in the desktop. The pink background once again. Now let's see if Chameli can actually access the file. Confidential, here it is. Oops, nope, she cannot. Let's try. Without the administrator password, she cannot access the file. Good. Okay, now let's get back to that user account, the administrator one. I'll switch user again. Hit Ctrl Alt Delete. Punch in the password. Okay, now let's say you have one friend who has a user account on your computer and you want to give him access. How do you do? Not a big deal. Here it is. Oops, I'm sorry. I go into the properties of the folder once again, go to the security tab, click on edit. Now let's say I know the name. His name is, what was his name? He's best friend, FRIEND. Okay, best friend. Now by default the best friend account gets read and execute, list the folder, and read. So basically this is read. I apply the permissions. So now you can see that Chameli has no access, your best friend has read only access, and you have full access. Now let's see if the permissions are working. We already seen that for Chameli. Now let's try that for best friend. Now I'll switch the user once again. Hit Ctrl Alt Delete. Oops, Chameli is already logged on. Okay, let's log into the best friend account. No problem. Waiting for it to boot. I'm not sure what the desktop color here is, but believe me, it's the friend account, best friend account. You can see here, best friend. Okay. Oops, why did I go to control panel? 1 second. I'll go to my computer, D drive. Now this guy should have read-only access. Yes, he does have access, but let's see if it's read-only. Let me say he edits the document, he puts an LOL and tries to save the document. Oops, it does not allow you to save. This proves that he has read-only access. Okay, I don't want to save. Don't save. Close. Close. Log off. Now let me get back into my user account and give you a brief summary of what this method is and where it's useful. I'll punch in the password once again. No. This was method 2. Method 2. User accounts plus NTFS permissions. Where is it suitable? It is suitable in Windows only environments, because if you have Linux or Unix clients, they can put in the live CD and access the file. It's not a security flaw, it's just made that way. In the coming videos, we'll see that how to prevent access from Unix systems and Linux systems and keep your file secure. Okay, and coming back to the point. Windows only environments. Secondly, the bad user does not have administrative privilege, because okay, let me show it again. Because if the user does have administrative privileges, the bad user, your sister, okay, my sister, I'm sorry, my bad. See, administrators have full access. So if she is a group of administrators, she will be able to access your file. Okay, and next, your stuff is distributed across multiple drives. Wherever your file is, wherever your folder is, the permissions apply to all the folders and the subfolders and the file in the particular folder where you apply the permissions. Next, your stuff needs to be shared with some people and not shared with others. That is what we've seen right now. You're sharing the stuff with your best friend and preventing the share from preventing Chameli from viewing the file. And suitable for most home average users, above average users, I'm sorry, most average home users with above average. Okay, a typing mistake. I know you got it right. Okay, thank you for watching my second method. Now please tune into the third method to know more. Thank you.